the story of V, why he became one of the most followed K-pop idols. When we talk about K-pop's greatest icons, there is one name that instantly captures global attention: Kim Taehyung, better known as V of BTS. His journey is not just about fame, music, or popularity. It is the story of how one boy from a modest background in Daegu, South Korea, rose to become one of the most followed and admired figures in the modern entertainment world. V's rise to global stardom is not an accident. It is the result of a unique combination of artistry, charisma, authenticity, and the emotional bond he shares with millions of fans worldwide, known as ARMY. We will dive deep into his story, his childhood, his discovery, his artistry, his solo career, and the countless reasons why he has become one of the most followed K-pop idols of all time. Taehyung was born on December 30th, 1995, in Daegu, a city often called the heart of Korea. Unlike many idols who were scouted in Seoul or came from families familiar with the entertainment industry, V grew up in a humble farming family. His childhood was filled with simplicity, family warmth, and the struggles of rural life. But even in this environment, his artistic nature shined through. From an early age, Taehyung showed an interest in music, particularly playing the saxophone, which became one of his early passions. This foundation in music would later shape his artistry, giving him a strong sense of rhythm and emotion that we can hear in his deep, soulful voice today. His background makes him relatable. He wasn't born into privilege, but instead worked his way up with determination and talent. The story of how V was discovered almost feels like fate. Unlike many other BTS members who were recruited directly, V's journey began when he accompanied a friend to a big hit entertainment audition. He had not even planned to participate that day, but one of the staff members encouraged him to try out. His charm and unique vocal color stood out instantly. Out of thousands of hopefuls, he was the only person from Daegu who passed the audition that day. It was as if destiny had chosen him. This moment changed his life forever and set him on the path to becoming a global superstar. What makes V different from other idols is not just his voice, but also his artistic versatility. His baritone voice is rare in K-pop, where higher-pitched tones often dominate. Taehyung's deep, husky vocals carry emotions that can melt the hearts of listeners, whether he's singing a soulful ballad, a jazzy tune, or a powerful BTS anthem. His solo songs such as Stigma, Singularity, Scenery, Winter Bear, and Christmas Tree reveal a side of him that is introspective, poetic, and deeply personal. Fans describe his voice as healing, comforting, and timeless. In fact, music critics have often pointed out that his vocal style is more reminiscent of old-school jazz and soul singers, rather than the polished pop sounds typical in K-pop. This uniqueness makes him stand out in the industry and draws a wide range of listeners. But V is not just a singer. He is also a visual icon. In almost every ranking of most handsome men in the world, his name appears at the very top. His sharp yet soft facial features, his tall stature, and his charismatic aura on stage give him a model-like presence. Global media outlets from T.C. Candler to various fashion magazines have repeatedly named him among the most handsome men alive. But beyond his physical appearance, what makes V so captivating is his duality. On stage, he transforms into an alluring performer, exuding charisma, mystery, and sophistication. Offstage, he is known for his warmth, humor, and playful personality, making him approachable and real to his fans. This balance between unattainable star power and down-to-earth charm is what has made millions fall in love with him. Another reason V is one of the most followed K-pop idols is his impact beyond music. Taehyung is a fashion trendsetter, often called the idol of idols. When he wears something, it sells out in hours. His collaboration with fashion houses such as Celine, Gucci, and Cartier has cemented him as not only a musical artist, but also a global fashion icon. Even fellow idols have admitted to admiring and copying his style. From vintage-inspired outfits to cutting-edge luxury looks, V has redefined male K-pop fashion by blending sophistication with comfort, creating trends that ripple across the entire industry. Social media has also played a crucial role in his rise. V's presence on platforms like Instagram has shattered records. Within hours of opening his account, he broke the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to reach both 1 million and 10 million followers. His posts, sometimes simple, sometimes artistic, go viral almost instantly. His ability to connect with fans by sharing glimpses of his art, his travels, his thoughts, and his personal life keeps his followers engaged and emotionally invested. Unlike many celebrities who carefully curate their social media, V balances professionalism with authenticity, giving fans a genuine sense of who he is. Of course, no story of V would be complete without talking about his relationship with ARMY. Fans describe their bond with him as uniquely emotional. He often goes out of his way to show affection, whether it's through heartfelt letters, small gestures at concerts, or spontaneous live broadcasts. His famous phrase, "I purple you," which he coined to mean, "I will trust and love you for a long time," has become a symbol of love and loyalty in the BTS fandom. This simple yet powerful expression of care has solidified his place in the hearts of millions and has become part of BTS's global legacy. As we dive deeper into this narrative, we'll explore not only his rise with BTS, but also his evolution as a soloist. From his debut solo album Layover to his individual projects in acting, fashion, and beyond, V has shown the world that he is more than just an idol. He is a complete artist. His music videos, such as Slow Dancing and Rainy Days, showcase his cinematic vision, blending music with storytelling and visual artistry. Critics and fans alike have praised his solo work for its maturity, depth, and artistry. And so, the question remains, why is V one of the most followed K-pop idols of all time? The answer is simple yet layered. He is not just followed for his looks, his music, or his fame. He is followed because he represents something universal: authenticity, artistry, and the ability to connect across cultures and languages. His story is a reminder that true stardom is not built on numbers, but on the emotional bond between artist and audience. After Taehyung was accepted into Big Hit Entertainment, his life transformed completely. Training to become an idol was not easy, and the competition was fierce. He trained alongside the other future members of BTS, enduring long hours of vocal practice, dance lessons, and personal development. But what set V apart, even during his trainee days, was his unique voice and his ability to bring depth and emotion into any performance. Big Hit recognized this, but in an unusual twist, V was not announced as a member of BTS until just before their debut in 2013. For a long time, his identity was kept secret, almost as if the company was protecting its hidden weapon. When fans finally discovered him during BTS's debut era, his arrival felt like a pleasant surprise, a hidden gem suddenly revealed to the world. From the very beginning, V played a pivotal role in shaping the sound and image of BTS. While RM, Suga, and J-Hope dominated as rappers, and Jin, Jimin, and Jungkook often carried the higher vocal ranges, V's baritone added a layer of richness and maturity to the group's songs. His deep, husky tone stood out in tracks like No More Dream, Boy in Love, and Dope, giving BTS a vocal identity that was distinct from other rookie groups at the time. Fans were immediately drawn to the unusual contrast of his voice compared to the rest of the lineup. It was something fresh, something unforgettable. But V's contributions went far beyond vocals. He was also instrumental in shaping BTS's stage presence. From their earliest performances, his charisma and theatrical expressions set him apart. While some members projected fierce intensity, V mastered the art of duality. He could be playful and mischievous one moment, then mysterious and smoldering the next. This unpredictability made him a natural scene stealer, a member you couldn't help but notice during performances. Fans often say that even if you try to focus on another member during a BTS concert, your eyes inevitably drift back to V because of his commanding aura. As BTS grew, so did V's role in their storytelling. His acting skills brought a cinematic touch to many BTS music videos, including I Need You, Run, and Blood, Sweat, and Tears. In these videos, V often played emotionally complex characters, sometimes vulnerable, sometimes rebellious, sometimes heartbreaking. His ability to convey emotion through his eyes and gestures elevated BTS's music videos beyond typical idol performances, turning them into short films that resonated deeply with fans. Many critics have pointed out that V's acting background gave BTS's visuals an edge that distinguished them from other groups. Musically, V continued to leave his mark. In 2016, BTS released their second studio album, Wings, and V's solo track, Stigma, became an instant fan favorite. The song showcased his incredible vocal range, blending falsettos with his deep baritone to create a track filled with raw emotion. It was proof that V was not just a supporting member, but a powerhouse vocalist in his own right. His later solo contributions within BTS, like Singularity from Love Yourself Tear and Inner Child from Map of the Soul 7, cemented his reputation as one of the group's most emotionally expressive performers. Singularity, in particular, gained critical acclaim worldwide, even being included in international Best Songs of the Year lists, proving that V's artistry reached far beyond the K-pop bubble. Outside of music, V's visual impact began to skyrocket. As BTS started to break into the global market, fashion magazines, journalists, and designers began to take notice of him. His distinct features, paired with his confident yet graceful demeanor, made him a natural fit for high fashion. He became a muse not only to fans, but also to photographers and stylists who admired his versatility. He could embody a boyish innocence one moment and a sophisticated, almost aristocratic elegance the next. This duality once again became one of his strongest weapons, reinforcing the idea that V wasn't just an idol, he was a cultural icon in the making. During BTS's rise to global fame, particularly around the 2017 to 2019 era, V's popularity began to surge internationally. His fan cams, fan-recorded videos that focused solely on him during performances, often went viral, racking up millions of views. One particularly famous fan cam from BTS's performance of Boy With Love reached unprecedented numbers, earning him the title of Fan Cam King. These moments proved that his stage presence was magnetic enough to capture the attention of not only fans, but also casual viewers who may not have even known BTS well at the time. But V's influence wasn't confined to performances alone. His songwriting and composing skills started to emerge as well. He participated in creating tracks like 4 O'Clock with RM and released self-composed songs such as Scenery and Winter Bear, which revealed his love for photography and poetry as well. Unlike the high-energy tracks BTS was known for, these solo releases were soft, introspective, and deeply personal. They gave fans a glimpse into his inner world, showing that behind the glamorous idol image was a thoughtful artist who loved nature, quiet moments, and emotional storytelling. As BTS moved from stadiums in Korea to arenas and stadiums around the globe, V's role became even more prominent. His connection with ARMY became legendary. Fans often recall how he would pause during concerts just to make eye contact with individuals in the crowd, or how he would wave and smile at fans in the farthest seats as if they were sitting in the front row. These gestures, though small, made fans feel deeply valued. They weren't just looking at a distant superstar, they were looking at someone who cared about them personally. By the time BTS had broken into the Billboard Hot 100, the Grammys, and international stadium tours, V had already cemented his place as one of the group's most beloved members. His artistry, visuals, stage presence, and emotional connection with fans were not just complementary to BTS. They were essential to the group's identity. BTS is often described as 7 unique individuals who create magic together, and V's role in that synergy has always been irreplaceable. And yet, while his contributions to BTS were monumental, V was also preparing for something greater, his evolution as a soloist, actor, and global icon. His journey with BTS was only the first act of a much larger story.